Hello guys, this is Brianna with Temperance Tarot, and this is going to be a pick-a-card reading for who is coming to you next. I'm going to try to get specifics down like zodiac signs, personality traits, things like that. I did get a new deck, so I will be pulling out the book just because I just got it today, so I think it can give us a lot more insight. The best way to do this, I feel like, is see where your eye is drawn first. You know, we tend to want to pick things that look pretty to us, but I always say whenever I do a pick-a-card reading, I do whatever my eye focuses on first. If I focus, on the middle one first, even if I may not like purple, if that's where my eye is drawn to first, I feel like that's the best way to kind of pick these readings and to choose the right deck. So take a minute, take a deep breath, see where your eye is drawn to. We have pile number 1, clear quartz. Number 2, amethyst. Number 3, rose quartz. And number 4, the black obsidian. So take a moment and pick, and we can go ahead and get started. I'm going to go ahead and do the first deck, the clear quartz, and let's see who is coming to you guys. So, let's do the tarot first. We have the 6 of Pentacles. This is about charity, giving. In certain situations, it can be like breadcrumbing, like someone not really giving you their all. We have the 9 of Pentacles. So this is being very independent. This is almost coming into completion of a cycle. This is having a lot of abundance, really just depending on yourself and being independent. We have the Fool, which is a new beginning, a new journey. And we have the Hermit. So this is Virgo. Especially with the 2 Pentacle cards here, I definitely feel like you could be dealing with an Earth energy, Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. I will say, guys, just because their sun sign might not be an Earth sign, don't forget about Moon, Venus, and Rising. Sometimes they play a more active partner personality. They may not be a sun earth sign, but they may have a lot of traits that exhibit earth sign qualities. Let's see, for the clarifying, we have the 8 of Pentacles. So again, Pentacles. This is hard work. We have the Page of Wands. So this is a new exciting beginning. We do have fire energy here now. We have strength, again, Leo, fire energy. This is being courageous, being strong. And we have King of Wands. So again, fire, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. So definitely an earth or a fire sign, or they could just have really strong earth or fire in their charts. Or this could be relating to you. You might be earth or fire sign, however it resonates. So with the 6 of Pentacles, I feel like, number 1, I feel like this is most likely a new person because we do have the Fool, you're embarking on a new journey. If not, then this is just a fresh start with somebody. But with the 6 of Pentacles, yeah, this is about giving. This is about abundance. This is about, like I said, certain situations it could be maybe someone not giving you their all at first. The 9 of Pentacles, yes, I said this was a card about being very independent. So this could be you or them. They may be very, they're not the type to really ask for help. They want to do a lot of things themselves. They can be very stubborn, especially if they are an earth sign. And I feel like this is embarking on a new journey with them, the Hermit. So this is Virgo. They could be kind of closed off, maybe a little bit of an introvert. They could be just wanting to spend a lot of times with themselves. They just might be like a workaholic, go home, work. That's pretty much their schedule. They don't go out a lot. They may not have a lot of friends. 8 of Pentacles, so this relationship will require hard work. It's not just going to come easy, especially if this person is very independent and kind of secluded. It won't be easy getting them to open up to you. We have the Page of Wands, so we're starting with the fire energy here. So this could be you or them. So whatever this is, I feel like this new beginning is going to be exciting. It will be passionate. You may have, like I said, maybe a little trouble opening up. Or this could be just one or the other. This could be, for the earth energy could be for one set of people. The fire energy could be for another set of people, We have strength, so strong Leo here. They could be very courageous, very brave. They could be very, I feel like Leos are very, prideful. They like to, kind of show off a little bit. They always like to look good. They care a lot about their appearance. they're very talkative. We have the King of Wands here, so they're going to be very good looking, very charming and charismatic. So they definitely light up a room. They're one of those people who can talk to anyone. And that's kind of like the opposite of this Hermit energy that we're getting. So yeah, these might be two separate people, or this might be you and them. If you're a fire sign, you might be dealing with an earth sign then, or if you're an earth sign, you might be having some fire come in. Or like I said, they could just have like a moon, rising, Venus in one of these signs. King Wands, so yeah, they may be a little flirty. They may be very, like I said, charismatic, charming. They definitely have their shit together. I will say that, especially with all the pentacles that we're having here too. I feel like they definitely work hard. I feel like they're definitely successful in whatever they do. I'm really excited. Okay, so these are my new cards. I'm excited. And these are the ones that I'm going to have to read from the book because it's interesting. They have a lot of information here. So the first one is semi-sextile, allowing. It says, encourage, see the potential in, clarifies, gives hope to, compensates, intuits, tempers, responds, cycles, grows, realizes, and rewards. So especially with the temper, that's the one really speaking to me with the fire sign. You know, they do tend to have, especially Leo, might have like a fiery temper. It's also talking about cycles, you know, starting something new. Seeing the potential and compensating. So yeah, they're probably very giving. They're not someone who's very selfish, especially if they do let you in. I feel like they're going to be someone who you're always going to have, and you're always going to be in like their corner. They're always going to look out for you. We have trine, so flow. This is harmonizes, aids, enriches, benefits, energizes, enjoys, eases, lubricates, gifts, rhymes, supports, and indulges. I feel like that's more of the fire energies. Especially with being energized, joyful, indulging, you know. We tend to do a little bit of indulging, fire signs. We have the numinous, which is mystery. So this is the unknown, ESP, psychic abilities, universal truth, cosmos, oneness, source, the unnameable, shadow work, inner knowledge, tingling, ghost, other worlds, space enigmas, the occult, and intuition. So someone could definitely be very intuitive. I feel like the people, whoever's watching this is most likely the one that's going to be into psychic abilities and be more into intuition. So this could definitely be your energy, or maybe they could be into this too. You never know. Someone's definitely very intuitive. I feel like they probably see a lot of things through, you have the gut feeling. And that's probably why they're so successful, because they listen to themselves, especially if they are a little psychic, and have like an inner knowing and an inner truth. I feel like that's probably why they are so successful. Next, we do have another sign. We have the Sagittarius. So this is fire sign again. This is the Voyager. Enthusiastic, philosophical, independent, generous, ethical, seeking, happy-go-lucky, adventurous, honest, bareback, unbridled, experiential, lucky, bondless, traveling, risk-taking, tactless, and self-righteous. I am a Sagittarius, so hey, yeah, this is me in a card. So let's go ahead and read and start with the semi-sextile. Probably not saying that right. Semi-sextile, you know what I'm saying. Because it gives advice and things. I really like this. Why can't they read it? Oh, I just passed it. Okay, here it is. So yeah, this is a card about just allowing. Oh, interesting. Okay, so this is nice. Okay, so it says, I don't know what just happened to my computer. Okay, anyway, it says semi-sextile stand shoulder to shoulder, feeling the subtlest skin-to-skin vibrations between them. Planets in this relationship have something the other wants and needs. So yeah, these are opposite energies, earth and fire. You know, we have the Hermit, who is someone who is very introspective, someone who's more of an introvert, and then we have the King of Wands and strength. We have Leo, Sagittarius, we have fire, we have extroverts, we have a lot of energy. So definitely it's like an opposites attract kind of thing. It says these aspects sweetly urge us towards our precious potential with equal parts tough and tender love. Describing planets and signs that sit next door to each other on the zodiac wheel, such as Libra and Scorpio. So you guys could have your sun signs right next to each other like that. These energies support each other in evolutionary growth by adding their particular flavor of sugar or spice when they're needed the most. These are the cusp signs that pull us across the borders into our necessary stage of human development. Okay, so it says when you pull this card, it's a subtle adjustment. There's no need for radical action. Get curious about the levels of a singular emotion like love or anger and check in where you are right now. Embrace the notion that there are multiple ways to be, and the growing and shifting are not all or nothing. Now or never are propositions. Take your time and blend innovation with characteristic work. So, with that being said, I feel like this is someone who, yeah, you guys probably might be opposites. Like I said, check and see if, like, you know, your zodiac signs are right next to each other. I feel like that's really big. That's a huge hint. We have trine, which is flow. Okay. Oh, wait. Hold on. Should I read that? Okay, yeah. So for semi-sexual, yeah, it says planets at a close degree that are one sign apart or next to each other, like Aries and Taurus, Gemini and Cancer for this one. So check and see if y'all's signs are like that. With trine, we have planets at a close degree that are 4 signs apart in the same element. So Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, for example. So you guys might both be earth signs, or you guys might both be fire signs. So trines are astrology's perfect day at the beach. They don't have to plan, strategize, or agitate. Planets and trines simply love up on each other. Trines apply to planets in the same element in a different chart, which is more than good enough for them. They recognize treasures that we might not even recognize because they're just innately present. When you pull this card, trust that there's an easier way to be right now, and it may just involve not doing anything at all. This doesn't mean denying challenging emotions, just that at this moment, favor a pathway of less resistance. Invite more elemental equilibrium into your life. Take a temperature reading of which area of your life is inviting you into more flow. Okay, yeah, so I feel like with this, so you guys are either right next to each other and kind of like opposites, or are you guys going to be in the same element, and you kind of are almost like a perfect flow, you know, almost like a perfect match. We have the numinous, which is mystery. I feel like I just passed this. Yes, mystery. Okay, here we go. So, so this is the one about like psychic abilities, using your intuition. In the tarot, this would represent like the queens, especially the Queen of Cups. It says the numinous represents the great mystery. It's everywhere and everything that cannot be named. Swimming closest to the surface of the watery houses of our charts, 4, 8, and 12, and those ruled by Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. It says stop asking so many questions, the numinous insists. There's no need to understand the how and the why, for deep down inside we already know it all. The numinous invites us to feel and to trust and to remember. When you pull this card, your message may be delivered to you in an image, dream, or vision, or just a sense of knowing. In the coming hours and days, use the awareness cultivated in your meditation practice to become extra alert to any occurrences that may hold a special meaning for you. Okay, so for this, I feel like maybe you might have a dream about this person, or maybe your intuition is guiding you to go somewhere. Like you have this uncontrollable urge. Maybe if you are more of a hermit, maybe you have like an uncontrollable urge to actually go out and do something, you know? I feel like when things like that happen and it kind of wants you to, you know, your body or your spirit, whatever you want to call it, it's just really telling you, okay, I need to be here. I really need to go here. I really need to go here. I feel like that's definitely your intuition telling you, because I feel like that's something big that's going to happen. So I feel like it could be something like that, and that's how you meet this person. We do have Sagittarius, which is my sign, so I'm excited. Hey. I know I'm really just excited to see what it has to say about me. Let's see. Sagittarius, the Voyager. So, yes, fire, house number 9, planets Jupiter, yada yada. Okay. Temperance, tarot card, we know that. Okay, let's see. You could definitely be dealing with a Sagittarius. You might be a Sagittarius. Happy, we're lucky, we're reckless. We do things without thinking twice. We think we know it all. So it says, when you pull this card, Sagittarius is asking you to roll the dice. Let the wind throw back your hair and bust out far beyond any self-imposed limitations. Notice where you built walls and borders in your life and summon the curiosity and courage to spill over them. Take a chance on yourself, cultivate optimism, and have faith in walking your unique path. Roam and frolic, and remember that your wildness cannot be tamed or broken. So I feel like, yeah, do things you normally wouldn't do, especially if you are an earth sign. You're more laid back, more careful, more cautious. I feel like it's kind of like break free a little bit, you know, do things that you normally wouldn't do, and maybe that's where you're going to meet this person. I do have 3 more messages. Let's see what they say. Oh, I have 4. 2, 3, 4, 5? Wait, what? I swear, okay, I only picked 3. I'm so confused because everyone else has 3, and y'all somehow have 5. I did not do that on purpose. Y'all are just going to have a little bit of extra message. So it's have patience. Love is patient and kind always. So yeah, have patience. Especially if it is an earth sign that's coming to you guys. You know, they move slow. Love endures. Love does not give up or lose faith. Love is hopeful and withstands every situation. We have be in the present and dream of the future. When we dream, everything is possible. So yeah, you guys could definitely be having some psychic experiences with them. You might dream about them before you meet. You might be dreaming about, I know I've dreamt about a couple of people before I've met them. And it's just kind of like I get like a little flash. Like the activity that we're doing stands across the most, you know, if we're going swimming, if we're, you know, riding in a car, going out to eat, that kind of thing, you know, really try to put yourself out there and, I want to say try to make these dreams happen, but I feel like just be patient. It's going to come to you. It's going to come. Demonstrate love, find out what's important to those you love, and act on it. And we have back to what you love. Reevaluate your desires. You know, make sure you're doing things that make you happy. Like I said, if you are the earth sign and you're kind of being like a workaholic and you're, you know, maybe not spending so much time with yourself. I feel like, you know, do that. Do the things that you like to do. It's not, I mean, working, you know, it's whatever. It's cool. You got to do it. But, you know, make sure you're putting out time for yourself and make sure you're doing the hobbies and the things that you love to do. Make sure you're making time for yourself as well. So with this, I definitely feel Earth, in particular Virgo, Fire, in particular Leo and Sagittarius. I feel like this is going to be, maybe your zodiac signs are going to be side by side or 4 signs apart, maybe in the same element, or you guys are going to be like complete opposites. You know, Sagittarius and Virgo, they could be considered more opposites. You know, Virgo's the hermit, Sagittarius is out there, you know, we're wild and crazy, whatever. You know what I mean? So you guys might have what the other person lacks. Mystery, so someone's definitely going to be having psychic experiences with this. You know, you might definitely be dreaming about them, especially with these cards saying dreams. And just put yourself out there. I feel like do fun things. Don't be afraid to break out of your shell. And I feel like that is all I have for you. I'm trying to think anything else. Alright, no, I think that's all I got. Let's move on to the next. Let's go to the Amethyst. So we have Amethyst next. Oops. Is that y'all? Okay, no. Okay, Amethyst, hello. Let's go ahead and start with your reading. Let's get the tarot cards first. So we have, oh yeah. We have the King of Wands, so you could definitely be dealing with a fire sign, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. And remember, these energies could be yours as well, or the person you're going to be dealing with in the future. You have 9 of Wands, so again, fire sign. This is also being defensive. We have the Hanged Man. So this is about seeing things from a new perspective, feeling stuck, or maybe just releasing old energy. And this is the 2 of Cups, so this is definitely a love union for sure. Let's get our clarifiers. Okay, we have the King of Swords. We have the 5 of Cups. We have the Nine of Cups, and we have the Hierophant. So, with these energies, okay. I'm feeling like this, okay, so definitely fire sign, for sure. You could be dealing with a fire sign. Remember, it doesn't have to be their sun sign. It could just be someone who has maybe fire in their charts. Their moon, rising, or Venus might be a fire sign. And it just may be displayed more prominently. You know, they may be more extroverted. You know, that kind of thing. So they could be charismatic, very charming, talkative, a little flirty. They definitely have it together with the King of Wands. They definitely are doing well career-wise. We have the Nine of Wands. So this is someone being very defensive, someone putting walls up. The Hanged Man. So I feel like, yeah, someone's going to be putting walls up. But eventually you're going to have to release that. So if that's you or them, whoever is being very defensive, eventually they're going to have to release it. And then we have you guys actually getting into union. We do have the Hierophant, which is Taurus also. So you could be dealing with a Taurus. I don't see any other earth elements here. So they could just definitely be like a moon, rising, Venus, Taurus. This could be you. We have Cups and we have Swords. So air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We only have one Swords though, and this is the King. So they could be someone who's very logical as well. They could be someone who kind of doesn't, maybe not like the warmest person. You know, they definitely might be a little cool and a little, not super warm like the King of Wands. This is someone who's more detached. We have the Five of Cups, so this is disappointment. But as you can see, she's so focused on these spilled cups. There are 2 more cups in the air being offered to her, and she doesn't even realize it because she's so sad about the spilled cups. This is kind of like don't cry over spilled milk. So I feel like you guys are being defensive, and or them. Someone is being defensive here, and they're so worried, I feel like, about being hurt again. They're so focused on being hurt. They're being offered love here. They're being offered more cups and more opportunities, and they don't even see it. So I feel like you got to let your guard down. I feel like eventually you will with the Hanged Man. It's like, okay, just releasing everything. And then we have the Nine of Cups right under that. So yeah, we have complete, almost complete. It's not the 10, but we have 9. It's emotional satisfaction. It's fulfillment. This is happiness, and this is joy. Once you release that energy, and then you guys like come into union. And with the Hierophant, this is about commitment in a traditional way. So this could be like getting engaged, getting married. So this could be definitely someone who will, you'll be in a committed relationship with, someone who is long-term. Water energy here. We do have 3 water cards. So Scorpio in particular, I'm getting Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. Okay, yeah, so these are my new cards. I'm going to have to use the book because there's a lot of information, and I just got them today, so I'm not that familiar with them. Crap. Okay, no, these 2 that I did put under were a part of your reading. Yeah, these 2. My bad. Are these the right ones? Yes, okay. So, we have Mercury, which is communication. It says words, thoughts, analysis, information, learning, trade, ideas, smarts, reporting, awareness, vision, lens, palette, perception, curiosity, narrative, muse, wonder. With this, I feel, okay, I don't know why, but maybe someone with glasses. I'm just going to put that out there. Glasses, I feel like they're also very intelligent, very good communicator. They might do something in their line of work that requires them to write, to report. Maybe they're a writer, maybe they're a reporter, maybe something that always requires them to get knowledge and to kind of put it out. There may be a teacher. I also feel like y'all's communication is going to be very good. We have next, Square, a challenge. Creates tension, stalls, sounds the alarm, motivates, pressures into, frustrates, demands, struggles, reorients, hurts, works out, and reconciles. So, with this person, it may be some on and off. But I also just feel like they're going to challenge you, not only intellectually, but like emotionally. I feel like they're going to kind of, they're going to know how to get under your skin. They're going to know how to push your buttons and vice versa. But I feel like there's no ill intention for this. I feel like they're, we have motivates and pressures into, so I feel like they're motivating you to try to be better, and maybe, just their way of doing it is a little off. Or maybe communication is a little bit of a problem. You know, maybe they say things a little too harshly, especially with the King of Swords. You know, like I said, he's very, maybe like a little aloof, doesn't really realize how his words cut people. The 11th house, the Edge. Friendship, group creativity, community, humanity, hope, tribe, festivals, discoveries, common goals, startups, rebellion, experimentation, and the future. So with this, you guys could be friends, or maybe you guys meet each other through a mutual friend. Maybe you meet someone outside, like at a festival, at a party, at some kind of community event. Common goals and startups. So yeah, I feel like you guys will have a lot in common intellectually, especially with business and career. Let's see. Last one is the 8th house, intimacy. Investments, intensity, contracts, sex, erotic capital, secrets, mysteries, obsessions, inheritance, Kundalini energy, stalking, and the underworld. So with this, I feel like you guys are going to be investing in each other. I feel like you guys are going to put a lot of work into each other. I feel like you guys, with contracts here, so I definitely feel like marriage could be in the cards for some of y'all. Maybe this person is, like I said, with the mystery, I feel like someone's definitely putting walls up and putting their guard up. I'm going to go ahead and read it. Let's start with Mercury, communication. Okay, so it's these signs are Gemini and Virgo. We don't have any real Earth energy here, so we do have Gemini here. Or they could have Virgo in like one of their lesser signs. Maybe their Mercury is Virgo or Gemini. Go ahead and look up their birth chart. The tarot card would be the Magician. So it says it changes sign every 14 to 30 days. So maybe that's when you guys are going to meet them, in 14 to 30 days. So Mercury calibrates the pace of our thinking. It is the light bulb moment that captures our attention, and the reporter writing the storylines that we use to color code our world. Let's see. Try not to make it too long. Know your truths. Allow yourself to collide curiously with the world. When you pull this card, you're being asked to shake up the storyline and open yourself up to I like that. And open yourself up to winged ways in and out of a seemingly stuck situation. Solicit new opinions, gather more information, do some detective work. Know that no belief is set in stone, and let this mood ring shiftiness liberate before you. Mercury is a reminder that no feeling is final and that you get to choose the perspective that works for you. Interesting. Okay, so I'm definitely getting like TV reporter. Or maybe someone just, especially with the King of Wands being so charismatic and the King of Swords come like very logical, very like to the point. I keep getting TV reporter, news reporter, someone who maybe works in journalism, broadcast, that kind of thing. So square a challenge. Let's see. Square. Here we go. Okay, so it says, planets within 8 degrees or less of one another that are 3 signs apart. So signs of the same quality but clashing elements, like cardinals, but Cancer and Aries. So they're complete opposite. You know, Cancer is water, Aries is fire, but they're both cardinal signs. So you guys can be both cardinal, both mutable, that kind of thing. And, you know, opposites. So, squares are the cosmos, sharp edges, and rocky outcroppings, forcing us to apply concentrated effort and necessary sweat to get around them. There's an urgency to what is being asked of you. Squares clash, but they also motivate us to solve the pressure cooking problems they present. Treat your squares like construction projects. So like I said, I feel like you guys are going to be building into each other. Like you guys might not, you guys might be opposites. Like in particular, like Sagittarius and Gemini like are opposites on the wheel, but I actually get along great with Geminis, you know what I mean? That kind of thing, like there's opposites, but they frustrate me like no other sign. like they get under my skin, can't stand them, but I love them. Like, it's like a very love-hate kind of thing, and I feel like you guys are going to be building and putting a lot of effort and a lot of investment into each other, and there may be like, you know, they might just get under your skin a lot. But you love them, you know what I mean? Like, it's not going to be like a horrible relationship or anything like that. So it says, when you pull this card, you may feel trapped in a corner with seemingly unsolvable problems and constrictions popping up at every turn. Know that this is a test of your foundations and that anything that's being challenged wants to fortify itself in the future. So yeah, maybe the beginning of y'all's relationships, like I said, I see a lot of defense, like a lot of walls being brought up, a lot of defensive maneuvers, you know, they're not opening up to you, or you're not opening up to them. And I feel like that's definitely going to be a big challenge for you guys, is the communication, how you guys talk to each other. Because I feel like someone really just isn't comfortable opening up. And especially with the fire sign, maybe if the other person's a fire sign, you know, it's kind of like, why not? Like, we like to know everything. Like, open up. It's not that hard. Like, you know what I mean? They may have, like, that kind of energy, and that may really just irritate the hell out of you. It says, treat this card like an invitation to choreograph an elaborate dance in a very small room. So I feel like you guys could definitely make it work. I do feel like there's going to be some struggles here. There's going to be maybe some disappointments, but I feel like overall we do have the union and commitment. So you guys just might deal with a lot of challenges in the beginning of your relationship, and once you get past the walls and the blockages and the things that, and you get them to open up to you and kind of understand why they are the way that they are, I feel like things are going to go a lot more smoothly. They just need to release their past and release the hurt and the stuck energy that they're in. Okay, so next we have the 11th house, which is the edge. So this is an Aquarius sign. So we do have King of Swords, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. So the signs that have popped up are Gemini and Aquarius, Virgo, Taurus, fire sign here. So any fire sign. Planet is Uranus. And the tarot card, this would be the 5, 6, and 7 of Swords. So, ruling group consciousness, the 11th house is the petri dish of our collective growth. Our springboard for a leap into the future. This is the realm of rebel thinking and radical moves. Sorry, I gotta turn to the next page. Alright. In our chart, placements in the 11th house are learning how to innovate, becoming beacons for our future incarnations. The challenge is knowing when we have traveled too far out there and become detached or disassociated from the realities and needs of our community. You're being asked to cultivate some healthy emotional detachment about something that's being muddled with sentimentality. Yeah, I did say that right, I think. Instead of getting stuck in how things should play out, how about an experiment? Try imagining the situation as a mathematical equation or science project. What radical new way of seeing things could lead to a previously unimaginable breakthrough? In the long run, how might this benefit everyone involved? There's an opportunity for a total 180 in a part of your life that has felt stagnant or stalled. Don't be afraid to shake it up. Okay. And last one, we have the 8th house, which is intimacy. So, Scorpio. Did I say that for y'all? I don't know, I feel like I said, I think that I did say Scorpio earlier. I was getting Scorpio vibes. If I didn't say it, well, now I am. So, planet Pluto, tarot cards, this would be the 5, 6, or 7 of cups. The 8th house invites us to fully invest in others. With all of our body and soul, the place where our shadow parts like to hide out. It is here that houses our deepest, darkest secrets. Our covert safety deposit and our underground boudoir. All who enter here must first prove themselves worthy of our naked, pulsating heart. So yeah, I feel like someone's definitely holding back. You're definitely going to have to invest in them, show them that you're serious, and I feel like eventually they're going to, they're going to let you in, and I feel like that's going to be a very intimate experience. And I'm not talking about sexually, I'm talking about like their mind and actually getting to know them is going to be very intimate. This is the ruler of emotional and financial investments, the house of inherited assets and pain. Nothing passing through here is to be taken lightly. A place for power plays and magnetic push and pulls of energy. Planets positioned in the 8th house show the forces we're learning to let us shape in all their primitive intensity. When you pull this card, your bluff is being called. It's time to show your cards or strip off another layer and reveal what's underneath. The stakes may feel too high, but ultimately this call is to a deeper level of vulnerability and intimacy. As you prepare to bear, remember that beneath the layers of conditioning is where we connect our unbreakable diamond core. Nothing and no one can take what is essentially and eternally yours. So I feel like once they do let go and let their guards down and release whatever is kind of holding them back and making them be so defensive, I feel like that's when you guys are going to get to know each other intimately. And like I said, I don't feel like this is sexual. I feel like this is their mind. They're going to open up to you and be very vulnerable to you in ways that they have not been before. And this could be your energy as well. This could be you guys being very defensive. And I feel like after they do that, I feel like commitment's going to come. I feel like there's definitely going to be, like, that's when the union of hearts comes into play. And then that's when the Hierophant, the commitment, comes in. I did pull some more cards. We have focus on love, look for the good in everyone. Love makes the difference. Love helps heal past hurts and provides a sense of security and self-worth. And last, we have be willing to express love. Express love to receive love. So I feel like the people holding back then could definitely be you. This could be your energy of being kind of defensive when you meet this person. You need to be willing to express love. You need to let your guards down. And I feel like you need to release whatever you're holding on to. Because all these cards just talk about being loved. You know, focus on love. Love makes a difference. Be willing to express love. And I feel like you guys haven't done that in a while. And maybe the last time you did, it just went completely left. And it did not go well for you guys. But I'm feeling like there's commitment, there's happiness. We have the Nine of Cups. We have the Two of Cups, which is union, coming together. Some people say like that could be like a soulmate card. You know what I mean? Like there's definitely a union of hearts here. And the Hierophant, this is commitment. This could be potentially engagement or marriage. This is a higher level of traditional commitment. So I feel like if you guys would open up, everything will go very, very nicely. You know what I mean? Like I don't see any ill will towards for them towards you. I don't feel like they're going to be playing you. I definitely feel like once you open up, that's when your relationship's really going to change. And that's when this person can know you intimately. You can know them intimately. And I feel like that's going to make your relationship so much stronger. And all these cards just say to focus on love. You know, be willing to express the love. Look for the good in people. You know, don't be so quick to cast someone aside and pass judgment on them. All right, that is all I have for the Amethyst group. Let's move on to the Rose Quartz. All right, let's start with your tarot cards first. We have Eight of Wands. This is quick communication. This is fire energy. This is something very unexpected. So you're probably going to meet this person very unexpectedly. Communicate. I feel like it's just going to kind of take off something very passionate, very fiery. We have the Sun, since we are on fire right now. This is Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. This could be your sign, their sign. They may have a moon, rising, or Venus and a fire sign as well. This is also pure joy, happiness. This could be family. We have the Knight of Pentacles. So this is someone who also is going to be very stable, secure, reliable, have their shit together. Pentacles energy is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And last we have the Magician. So this is manifesting things that you want. You know, I feel like you definitely manifested this person into your life. You're going to meet them very unexpectedly. They're going to be stable and also bring you a lot of joy. Let's get the clarifiers. We have, we have the Three of Cups. So this is going to be celebrating. This is going to be a lot of joy, a lot of happiness. Maybe you guys meet at a party very unexpectedly. Maybe you meet at a wedding or some kind of festivity celebrating someone else. We have the Three of Wands. So this is like waiting for your ship to come in. You know, it's like you put this out there. You know, this magician energy, you put out there into the world what you want. And now it's kind of like, okay, I'm waiting for them. You know, where they at? They're coming very quickly. We have Temperance. This is Sagittarius. This is my sign. Hello, nice to meet you. This is a sign, sign that you need to be patient. This is balance. This is moderation. So yes, they're coming quickly, but be patient. You know what I mean? Like, time is fluid. Quick could mean 2 months. You know what I mean? Like, it's coming. It's coming. Two of Swords. So this is also a decision to be made. With this decision, it's like, okay, do I want to let them in? Can I trust them? I feel like it's like a uncertainty of like, is this person really it for me? You know what I mean? That kind of feeling. Okay. We have the 12th house. Okay, so for these cards, I'm going to read out of the book. I just got them today. I'm very excited. We have the 12th house, which is surrender. It says, I gotta get up to read that. Sorry. Subconscious mind, compassion, dreams, karma, forgiveness, baggage, trance states, the unseen, healing, spiritual development, guilt, prayer, Akashic records. So for the 12th house surrender, I feel like you could be dreaming about this person. And you're kind of, or maybe you just have a feeling like something really good's about to happen to me. You put the energy out into the universe, like, okay, I want my soulmate, I'm ready for this person. And now I feel like this, like, giddy excitement, like, every time you talk to someone, like, is this it? Is this it? Is this it? You know what I mean? I feel like you could have been dreaming about them. This person could be very spiritual. They could be, like, a healer, have a very healing energy. This could also be you as well. And we do have forgiveness and compassion here. I'm not going to say this for everybody, but for some, this may be someone that you've already met, someone that you've known, and maybe you put out into the universe like, hey, I want them back, Let's talk about karma. So yeah, this could be someone you have known previously. We have Saturn, which is wisdom. This is discipline, structure, time, responsibility, test, ambition, difficulty, restraint, grounding, practicality, self-control, tradition, realism, container, bones, maturity, gravity, and scaffolding. They could be very smart. This is a wisdom card. Very disciplined. So we do have Knight of Pentacles here. So it's someone who's very reliable, someone who's stable. They could be very disciplined. They could be maybe military, maybe law enforcement, someone like that. Someone who's very traditional as well. Someone who definitely believes in, like, marriage, things like that. 7th house, which is relating. Partners, compatibility, best friends, marriage, relationships, opposition, equilibrium, sharing, communion, justice, balance, social awareness. With the Justice here, I will say maybe Libra. We do have Two of Swords. We do have Swords energy. Companionship, best friends. So yeah, this might be someone who you may have considered a friend. Maybe you guys start off as friends and then grow your relationship. There's definitely compatibility here. We do have marriage and relationships, so there definitely will be a union. We have Cancer, the doula. So feeling sympathetic, comforting, nostalgic, protective, intuitive, birthing, tender, nocturnal, caring, moody, receptive, lunar, sentimental, introverted, defensive, and family-oriented. So with the Sun here too, yeah, they could definitely, in the Three of Cups, you could definitely be having a family by this person. They may just be very family-oriented. Someone may have children already. Someone, again, we have intuitive, so yeah, someone who's definitely very spiritual, very healing, someone very, I want to say nurturing, like they have like a very, motherly or fatherly vibe about them. They could be Cancer, have a rising moon, or, Venus in Cancer. Yeah, so we do have defensive and... So I feel like, yeah, with this person, you're kind of like, is this them? Like, do I want to open myself up to them? You know what I mean? Like, you were so excited to, put this energy out, and it's like, once they come, it's kind of like, you're unsure, like, is this really them? Can I really trust them? Like, is this the person I'm meant to be opening up to? I feel like you get that kind of vibe. Let's go ahead and read. Let's start with Cancer, since we are here. So, yes, this is, Cancer, the planet is the moon. House number 4, violet for the color, pearls. The city here is I like they have cities. Venice, Italy, if that means anything to you. The scent, interesting. So memory scents that conjure safe interiors. Tree resins, milk, and seaweed. Their style, seaside vacay meets bedroom chic. Smocks, undone looks, slip-on sandals, and lingerie-inspired pieces. This is also the Chariot card in Tarot. So with Cancer, we have a delegate of the divine feminine. Cancer's essential nature is to nurture, to wipe away our tears, to draw us a bath, to spoon feed us. They want to bubble wrap you. So yeah, this could be male or female. It's just someone who wants to take care of you, someone who wants to nurture you, someone who wants to protect you. They could be a parent, definitely could be a mother or father already, and they kind of want to treat you like one of their children, you know what I mean? When you pull the Cancer card, it's asking you to look at the balance being between giving and receiving in your life. How much caretaking have you been doing, and where have you perhaps forgotten to exercise some love towards yourself? It's good to give, but when our own reserves are depleted, we can wind up being resentful of the very people we want to help the most. In the coming days, make space for things that fill up your own cup. There we go. Let's go to the 7th house, which is relating. Okay. I was right, Libra. Okay, so we have Cancer, Libra, maybe a fire sign, Sagittarius in particular, Leo or Aries. So with the 7th house card, it's the 2, 3, or 4 of swords. The planet is Venus. It says houses 1 through 6 are known as the personal houses. And in the 7th, which is 7th right here, we begin to relate to others. The house ruling marriage in all its forms. All kinds of close partnerships go have it here. And friendship, love, and business. The 7th house is where we learn to cooperate and must master the art of compromise. Sitting the opposite of the ascendant, it's the mirror in which we see our current self being reflected in. Okay. Okay, yeah, so this could definitely be a relationship that ends in marriage, or definitely a committed partnership, a committed relationship. Something long-term. See, Saturn, which is wisdom. Okay, so for Saturn, it says the signs are Capricorn and Aquarius. So we do have Earth and air being mentioned here, so it could be Capricorn or Aquarius. Okay, it says, welcome back to Earth. We are absolutely made of mystical stardust and all things numinous. Saturn reminds us to float safely in either. We've got to anchor down into our flesh and bones and face the boundaries of this world. Saturn reveals a tender spot where we long for something we think we don't deserve or will never get. But this is a sobering planet that has hidden sweetness and reveals itself with sustained, sweaty labor and conscious commitment. In ancient mythology, Saturn was our connection to time and to our own mortality. When you pull this card, Saturn's arrival is a reality check that shines a light on anything that's been cloaked in conscious or unconscious delusion. Have no fear, whatever is being exposed, however harshly, is asking you to take a logical, pragmatic steps to face up to it so you can change or rectify it. This card can arrive when we feel like things aren't being fair. But remember, we do have like a justice card here. We do have Libra coming in. So maybe if you feel like your luck's kind of been down, things aren't really working out for you, I feel like you're manifesting. I feel like you guys are still being very positive and you're manifesting good things out into the world. And I feel like that karma is definitely coming back to you. It does say trust you're exactly where you're supposed to be, and whatever constraints and walls are coming up are meant for your evolution. So yeah, I feel like good things are definitely on its way. Like I said, the Knight of Pentacles is an earth sign. Or it's just someone who's very stable, committed, and reliable. The Knight of Pentacles is like the slowest moving knight. He or she is coming. Very slowly, but they're on their way. But also we do have Eight of Wands, so I feel like it's quick communication as well. So this person, I feel like you're going to meet them very unexpectedly, but to actually get to know them and to actually, start developing a relationship with them, that's what's going to happen slowly. The 12th house is surrender. So this is a Pisces card. Do we even have any water here? We do have 3 of Cups. Okay, so Pisces. This will be the 8, 9, or 10 of Cups. So yeah, this is really good. It says the 12th house beacons us to plunge into the saltwater spaces we simply cannot or don't want to see. The 12th house invites us to melt and dissolve into the depths of what we can't control, learning to release to the currents and float. Planets placed here have seen many sunsets and are willing to pass on many more. They are bittersweet suitcases we arrive with, and their treasures contain both our secret scars and superpowers. When you pull this card, attend to the small signals and synchronicities on the edge of your rational perspective. Okay, you might be seeing a lot of synchronicities. I feel like you guys might be intuitive. You might just have like a feeling like you need to be somewhere, And that's where you meet this person, you know, if you have like an incredible urge to go out and go get ice cream. You know what I mean? Like that kind of thing. Like you might happen to meet them while you're getting ice cream, while you're at the mall, while you're, I don't know, at like a friend's birthday party. You know, it's going to be something very unexpected that you definitely weren't counting for. Maybe you guys have been seeing a lot of synchronicities lately, 3-3, 1-1, 2-2, that kind of thing. It says, listen in to the knowings that arrive through dreams and intuitive hits, often channeled through silence. So you could be dreaming about this person. Don't be afraid to lose your footing or find new ground. You're learning that applying less resistance and more compassion is not a mark of weakness, but actually a form of new strength. All right, I do have 3 more cards for you guys. We have new love. Ooh. So yeah, this could be someone new. If not, then you're definitely having a new beginning with someone. Wow, we have true love. This love is once in a lifetime. Wow. We have actions speak loudly. Express your love through actions. Show someone you care. You know, do little things. Cook dinner. Bring flowers. You know, just do something for the other person that you know that they'll really appreciate. It's the little things that I feel like speak the loudest. So yeah, we definitely have fire energy, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. We have earth. We have water. We have Sagittarius in particular. We have Cancer in particular. This is definitely true love. So I feel like, yeah, this connection is going to be really good. Like I said, we do have like a marriage card here. So this could very well end up in a very serious commitment, marriage. It does say to surrender yourself. You know, just let things happen. I feel like things are working. You've already manifested. You already put your energy out there. Let things happen. Let things work how they're going to work. I will say listen to your intuition. Listen to your dreams because they are definitely guiding you somewhere and guiding you to the path to meeting this person. All right, I think that is all I have for y'all. But yeah, you guys will get the Sun, which is, like I said, could be family. 3 of Cups could be pregnancy, birth, for just like a celebration. And we do have Temperance though also, so you know, be patient. It's happening, it's coming. They're working on it. And the last group we have is the Obsidian. This is going to be y'all's reading. Let's get started with the tarot cards. We have Judgment. So this, I feel like this is karma and things coming full circle, and I feel like this could also be someone from the past. Yeah, 4 of Swords. So this is healing after heartbreak. So I feel like this is most likely someone that you've known before, someone that you've been in a relationship with, someone your relationship definitely didn't end well. You know, you're still healing. We have the 2 of Wands. So for some, this is twin flame energy. This is definitely making a decision. We have the 10 of Cups. So this is ultimate happiness, ultimate fulfillment. This is like the happy family card. This is everything coming together very beautifully. So just, we have water here. We have Scorpio. It's the first one I want to say, so that's Cancer and Pisces. I'm feeling more Scorpio here. 2 of Wands, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, yes. So we have Queen of Wands. So definitely we do have fire here twice. Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. This could be someone, this could be you or them. Someone who's very charismatic, someone who's very passionate, someone who's very talkative, maybe a little flirty, someone who definitely has it together, maybe a little intuitive. We have the King of Cups. So this is, strong water sign energy here. Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, I'm sorry. Someone who wants to fulfill you emotionally, someone who is very in tune with their emotions, intuitive again. Interesting. We have the King of Pentacles too. Earth sign. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, someone very stable, someone very reliable, someone who definitely has their shit together, someone who wants to provide for you. And we have the 9 of Swords, so yeah, the heartbreak. I'll put that here. So definitely someone from the past. I feel like, you know, you were tired in this situation, you know, you let go, you're healing, and I feel like karma and whatever you guys had to go through separately, I feel like now is the time for a union again. I see it ending very well, so yeah. You could be dealing with earth, water, or fire in particular. Possibly air. And they don't have, this doesn't have to be their sun sign. It could be their moon, rising, or Venus, however it resonates. So this is my new deck. I'm going to use the book to get more information. I just got these today. We have the first house, which is self. Physical body, outlook, self-image, life philosophy, consciousness, opinions, awakening, self-awareness, arrival, expression, gateway, and entry point. So if this is a fire sign you're dealing with, I feel like this is definitely someone who has a lot of self-love, someone who's very confident, someone who is cares a lot about their appearance. You know, they always try to make sure they have on the best face at all times. You know what I mean? And I get like strong Leo energy from that, and we do actually have Leo here. Leo the lover, it says expressive, creative, loving, playful, warm, overt, self-confidence, flirtatious, glowing, bedazzling, extroverted, vital, guileless, egotistical, juicy, proud, trusting, and excessive. So yeah, definitely could be dealing with a Leo here. We have the fourth house, which is roots. Family, home, background, comfort, cooking, inner world, real estate, shelter, self-care, rejuvenation, habits, and shell. So yeah, this is someone who you probably have lived with, someone who you felt like they were your home, someone who you felt very comfortable with. Maybe you guys do have a family together. Maybe you guys talk about moving in with each other, that kind of thing. In the past, and maybe they could be, especially if they're a fire sign, I definitely feel like they could definitely be a real estate agent, someone who's very talkative, someone who's very good at selling. We have conjunction, empowerment. It says combines with, enhances, strengthens, joins forces, activates, intensifies, authorizes, I can't pronounce that, allies with, concentrates, saturates, overrides, and overwhelms. So this is someone who I feel like you guys make a great team together. I'm not sure why you guys chose to end the relationship in the past. Whatever happened. But I feel like it's judgment. Like, it's time for a new beginning. It's time for you to make a decision. Like, okay, this person's going to come back. Do you want them or not? We have the Ten of Cups. This is happy family. I see a lot of happiness here. We have a lot of kings. So this is someone who's definitely, we have kings and queen. So this is definitely who someone has grown up. Maybe if they were a little immature or not at your wavelength in the past, I feel like someone has done like a lot of maturing. Someone has got their shit together and someone wants you. I feel like you guys make a great team together. I feel like you guys bring out the best in each other. Let's go ahead and read. So the first house, which is self. So it says personality. Aries. This could be Aries ascendant, or their Mars could be in Aries in particular. This will be the 2, 3, 4 wands, or any aces in tarot. The first house is our dressing room for life and the place where our soul lives, our body temple and our spirit castle in the clouds, decked out in the colors of our ascendant sign. It's the ruler of our personality. It says, planets positioned here in our charts show the parts of us that are learning how to assert themselves and the coaches who help us become more and more us. When you pull this card, you're being asked to consider if your actions in the world and the person you purport to be are in alignment with your soul purpose. Perhaps there's a part of yourself that's less confident about sharing an opinion or belief and you will think that will make you unpopular. If the first house card has shown up, it's reminding you how freeing it is to be unapologetically you. You can't be everybody's favorite flavor. Speaking the unfiltered version of your truth will only magnetize more of what truly lights up your path. So I feel like this is someone who you can be yourself around, someone who's, like I said, they feel like home, someone who's you're very comfortable with them. I feel like you guys definitely just bring out the best in each other. Let's go to Leo. It says it's the lover. Yes, I did. Here it is. Leo. So, fire sign. This is. So I know because they have like little cities and gemstones. Gemstone is ruby. City, Rio de Janeiro, if that means anything to you. Their scent, it has their scent. Maybe they smell like this, sorry. Sun-baked and succulent, pina colada, bubblegum, and tanning oil. Their style is 80s prom meets Vegas showgirl, feather boas, ruffled sleeves, candy necklaces, and leopard print. And their tarot card is strength. All right, so for Leo, it says there's no time to be shy. Leo is a reminder that, yes, you are a gift to humanity. They're positioned as the performer. So, yeah, this is definitely someone who, like I said, Leos are kind of like show-offs. They kind of like prowl around, prance around. They like to show everyone who they are. They definitely love themselves. You know what I mean? So this could be their energy. They could be a Leo or have one of their main signs in Leo. This could be you. I'm definitely getting strong fire energy here. Someone who wants to be in the spotlight. Someone who is very just warm. Someone, like I said, I just keep feeling like home. This is someone who you felt at home with. Someone who you never had to shy away or feel like you had to filter yourself around them. We have the 4th house, which is roots. The sign is Cancer. Let's see, do we have, yeah, we do have King of Cups here, so, and we have 10 of Cups, so sign is Cancer, planet is the moon, and tarot, this would be the 2, 3, or 4 cups. The 4th house is where we return to our roots, representing whatever place we call home, the family we come from, and the lineage that birthed us into this life. So if this is a new person, maybe you guys have met in a past life, and you feel that's why you feel so at home with them. Maybe you meet them when you go visit your hometown again. Maybe your family introduces you guys together. This is the midnight of our charts. This is the most nocturnal lunar house. It's its place of rest and rejuvenation. It guards the keys to our personal self-care spa, inviting us to make time for solitude and silence. It's the seat of our intuition. It's learning to trust our psychic abilities. What else? So when you pull this card, it's a time to nestle in, lick your wounds, and spend some time retreating into your private world. What makes you feel emotionally secure? Forget about trends for a few days and dig out your comfiest clothes. Put on your favorite sheets in your bed and schedule a time for reading and journaling. Ask your inner child what he or she needs to do and what you can do to provide for them. Maybe this person's very nurturing towards you. Maybe they kind of treat you like their child in a way. You know, they kind of want to just take care of you. They want the best for you. They want to make sure you're always... This could be someone who, if they are from the past, someone who checks in on you often. You know, they really just care about how you're doing and they want nothing but the best for you. Last card we have is conjunctions. This is empowerment. So planets at a close degree, either in the same sign or 2 consecutive signs. So, yeah, your signs could be the same sign even. You guys could both, for example, be Leos. You guys could both be Cancers. Conjunction occurs when 2 or more planets meet, and it's an aspect that reveals our muscle and our mojo, a saturated point of empowerment and life force, and our potential for entrenchment in a particular mode of being. Conjunctions lead to concentrations of energy. We cannot help but to do both planets at once. If you got a Mars-Venus conjunction, for example, relationships are innately married to battle and friction, and there's a pleasure in the pushback. When you pull this card, explore what you've been defending ferociously, where you might benefit from a little loosening up. How can you take up a space in a way that's neither offensive or defensive, but simply acknowledges your needs and desires and lets the world to respond? Okay, so for this, yeah, just let things be. I feel like the world, like, it's happening already. I feel like, you know, you might be thinking about this person a little bit more. You might be smelling things, seeing things that remind you of them. I feel like you guys are being pushed towards each other again. With the cards, we have forgiveness. Nothing is gained by holding on to past disappointments. So whatever happened, I feel like it's time to forgive them. It's time to heal. It's time to move on. You guys are being pushed together again. Slow down, pause, and allow things to unfold. So, like I said, like, this is nothing you have to do. I feel like you guys are being pushed together. So just kind of slow down. Like, don't feel pressured to immediately contact them. I feel like it's going to happen naturally, and you're going to know when the time is right. Take a chance on love. When we love, our lives are changed forever. So take a chance, you know. I don't feel like it's going to end badly. Whatever happened is in the past, and I feel like you guys have such a great, and that's why I'm confused. Like, you guys have such a great energy together. I don't know, like I said, I don't know what happened, but I feel like now is the time. So yeah, I feel like it's time for you guys to go ahead and take a chance on love. And that is all I have for you guys.